The dream of Don Bosco, the spirituality, the educational methodology of Saint John Bosco, priest, educator, director of souls, and founder of two religious congregations in the 19th century. If it would be difficult to exaggerate his attractiveness, it would be even more difficult to exaggerate the interest, the fascination that his charismatic gifts held for his contemporaries and still hold for modern Christians. Gifts that included amazing predictions of the future of individuals, strikingly accurate knowledge of consciences, miraculous healings, the multiplication on various occasions of Eucharistic hosts, chestnuts, and breakfast rolls, and an elite temporary raising of a dead youth in order to hear his confession and save his soul. At the turn of the 20th century into the 21st, the most interesting of Don Bosco's charisms is probably his prophetic dreams. Taking prophetic in a broad sense, meaning revealing something of God and His truth. John was about 9 when he experienced his first extraordinary dream. This first dream, the most important one, set the course for his whole life. He tells us of it in his autobiographical memoirs of the oratory. John saw himself playing with a crowd of neighborhood boys. Many of them were fighting and swearing. He told them to stop, then leapt in with both fists when they did not. Suddenly a stranger, a noble and radiant gentleman, appeared. He told John that he needed to use kindness, not blows, to win over these children. John did not understand. The man said he would give him a teacher, and a majestic lady showed up. She instructed John to watch, and the boys turned into wild animals, bears, goats, dogs, cats, etc. This, she told him, is your field of work. Make yourself humble, strong, and energetic so that you'll be able to do for my children what you'll see now. And the beasts turned into gentle lambs. In his confusion, John began to cry. The lady assured him that in due time he would understand, and he woke up. Evidently, John realized this was no ordinary dream, even if he did not understand it. Yet, he was quite skeptical about it. In allegorical form, Don Bosco's dreams enabled us to perceive hidden facts or future events, sometimes in general terms, sometimes in very specific terms, sometimes with a feeling of certainty about the meaning of symbols, sometimes uncertain about his own interpretive capabilities. Don Bosco then waited to see how things would turn out in reality. He, like Cardos, waited for verification of something that had seemed to him to be a prophecy, but that he chose out of prudence to present merely as a parable. Often he would narrate them to all the oratory residents, sometimes just to some of the Salesians. Whenever Don Bosco related his dreams, they utterly fascinated his listeners. Not only was there usually an interesting storyline, and Don Bosco was a captivating storyteller, but from experience, they also knew that these dreams revealed truths about themselves or about the future. Happy Feast of Don Bosco. Have a happy week ahead.